Benny the Brave Bunny. Benny was a fluffy white bunny with twitchy whiskers and a very happy hop. He loved carrots, sunny days, and playing games. But there was one thing Benny did not love: the dark. When the sun went down, Benny would snuggle deep in his burrow, wishing for morning. Benny had a best friend named Cleo, a sleek black cat with bright green eyes. They loved to play hide-and-seek in the meadow, chase butterflies, and share stories under the warm afternoon sun. One evening, as the last sliver of sun dipped below the hills, Cleo was exploring a patch of sweet-smelling rose bushes. "Meow!" she cried. Oh dear, a thorny branch had tangled around her tail, and she couldn't get free. Benny heard Cleo's tiny, scared meows from inside his burrow. His tummy did a flip-flop. It was dark outside, but Cleo needed him. Benny took a deep, shaky breath. He had to be brave. Slowly, Benny hopped out into the night. Every shadow seemed to stretch and wiggle. Was that a monster or just a tree branch? His heart thumped like a drum. Suddenly, tiny lights blinked all around him. Flicker, flicker. Little glowing dots danced in the air. "Fireflies," Benny whispered, his eyes wide with wonder. They looked like tiny stars floating just for him. As he hopped closer to the rose bushes, he heard new sounds: chirp, chirp, buzz, buzz. It wasn't scary at all. It was just a chorus of crickets and busy beetles singing their nighttime songs. Benny realized the dark wasn't a big, scary monster. It was just a quiet, cozy blanket where amazing things hid until the sun went down. He wasn't so scared anymore. He was curious. "Cleo," Benny called softly. He found her, still tangled, but looking much calmer now that he was there. Gently, Benny nibbled at the thorny branch until Cleo's tail was free. Cleo purred and rubbed against Benny's leg. "You were so brave, Benny," she meowed. Benny smiled. He had faced his fear and found not only his friend, but also a whole new world of nighttime wonders. Being brave felt wonderful. Milo and the Magical Shoes. There once was a curious boy named Milo. One sunny afternoon, he was exploring his dusty old attic. He loved looking for forgotten treasures. Tucked away in a corner, under a pile of blankets, Milo found a small, sparkly shoebox. Inside, he discovered a pair of bright, shiny shoes. They shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. Milo slipped them on. They fit perfectly. "I wonder what these do," he thought. He took a big jump, then another, and one more. Whoosh! Milo twirled and tumbled, and when he opened his eyes, he was in a forest made of candy. Lollipops grew on trees, and rivers flowed with chocolate milk. "Wow," he whispered, taking a bite of a gummy bear leaf. As Milo explored, he heard a tiny sniffle. Peeking behind a giant gingerbread house, he saw a small, fuzzy candy critter named Coco. Coco was trying to reach a high jelly bean, but it was too far away. "Don't worry, Coco," Milo said with a smile. He reached up and gently plucked the wobbly jelly bean for Coco. Coco happily munched on the treat. Thank you, Coco squeaked. Suddenly, the sparkly shoes began to glow even brighter. Milo felt a familiar whoosh and found himself back in his attic right where he started. He looked at the shoes, then back at the empty space where the candy forest had been. "That was amazing," Milo exclaimed. He couldn't wait for another adventure. He put on the shoes again, took a big jump, then another, and one more. Whoosh! This time he landed in an ocean of shimmering bubbles. Milo swam through the bubbly water, giggling as tiny fish made of foam swam past. He then spotted a little seahorse, Shelley, tangled in a long strand of seaweed. Shelley was trying to wiggle free, but couldn't. "I can help you, Shelley," Milo said kindly. He carefully untangled the seaweed from Shelley's tail. Shelley wiggled happily. "Thank you, thank you." Shelley bubbled with joy. The shoes glowed, and whoosh! Milo was back in his attic. He smiled. Helping Coco and Shelley felt even better than exploring new places. He knew he'd have many more adventures, all because he loved to help others.